Good evening, my friends and the investors, especially new investors. Today, I'll not take much of your time. I'll speak only two stock, which are going to give in the forthcoming quarters one stock at least 200% from now. Already 300% increase. So those who already had purchased along with me, they are having 300% now. Again 200. That means 300 and 200. If you multiply 600% in the coming next 2 quarters. And another stock I speak, which are again going to give 300% or might be more from now onwards in next 6 months, in 1 year at most, or might be more even. So, before going into details, I am holding both of the stock. Already one stock, my average price was at rupees 4 rupees. Now it is running in between 21, 22. Another stock which I had been invested for the second time at 13 rupees. Now it is 300% almost over. That is 39 plus. Both are the pharmaceutical company. I am very long-term investors. I maintain one portfolio. And where I put all the stock on long-term basis, not on the daily basis or not fortnightly basis. Not on the very speculative, but in the investor nature. Most of the people, they come into the markets, especially new investor, they buy the good stock initially after having little bit study. And then again they go into those stocks, those are moving up. Suppose ABC, these 3 stocks they had in their portfolio, they invested only 2 stock out of the 3, or all the 3 stocks they have more little bit. They had a study also good. But since the other stock, they are listening and observing on the screen from day to day, it is moving up. They jump into those stocks. So they purchase D, stock D, stock F. And after some time, their portfolio become wrong or not might be maintained because they want to increase quantity which stocks are moving up, and after that they don't get even chance sometime to get out of those stocks. So my friends, we become successful once we read the stock, we understand the stock, and we keep our patience, and we very initially you should be a long term only. Long term means at least for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. On that view you should invest, but have study from day to day. Don't jump on the daily basis or fortnightly basis and try to get more money, because in the stock market there is a rule. One person when make losses, then only another person gains. Only few, say 5 to 10 or 15% they gain in the market. So remaining 80-85% they lost in the markets. Most of the time through my videos, I wanted my friends and investors, especially new investors, to teach those things, or I'll say more precisely, not teaching, say I wanted to drive them the way how you move so that on long term basis you become successful. Out of my those 2 stock, one stock I had entered in the year 96, 95 or 97. I don't remember exactly, but since those days I already had investment in some other company. I had a little bit cash, only 1000 shares I had invested. I was very like own investors only, initial of my investment stage, and already I had suffered loss by that time in some companies, and I was continuing even with loss. I thought that way, okay, let us make little bit study into the market as well as into the company where I am putting my fund. I entered, I remember, 1 rupee 60 paisa, 1 rupee 70 paisa, 1 rupee 90 paisa. First 1000, then again 500, then again 500, that way. Only 2500 around I invested. My brokerage was high because it was offline basis then. We used to receive the contract note from my broker, and 0.5% was my brokerage, whatever I purchase with minimum of 20 rupees. So, with high brokerage and all, later on I understood the brokerage is high. Now, when I sold those stock, I sold that company in the year 2011 and 12 in between. I don't remember exactly. At 111, 12 rupees or 110 rupees above, I sold. So my profit was more than 100 rupees per share. So 1 rupees or say 1.5 rupees denominator, numerator is 100 rupees into 100, so 10,000 divided by 1.5. So my percentage of return was likely 7,000, 8,000% in 10, 15 years, 15 years. Another stock I invested started from 84 rupees per share, and later on it came down chronologically because of some problem the company had, and in the end, but I had a great study on that stock. I invested most of my fund by that time into that company. I even had a purchase of at 2 rupees 30 paisa. Now the stock is running at 21 rupees, between 23 rupees. So my that time average came to 4 rupees, I think, because later on I acquired more and more shares. And I never traded the both of the company. First company I sold at 110 plus rupees. Second company I never sold. It went twice thrice. 44 rupees, 43 rupees, 41 rupees in last 3-4 years. I never traded. 1 month back I had uploaded 50% of my total investment in the second company. Both of the stock gave me good return. If you stay long in the company, in the market for any particular of your investment, our study should not end with the investment. We will continue study till my investment is fully disposed of. I listen many persons, many analysts, they do graph, they say many target, many stocks. I have only few stocks. Those are giving me money. So I don't require like 100 stocks, 50 stocks. I require only 20 to 25, at most 30 stocks. But every time I am not invested in all 30 stocks. My average investment is 15 to 22, 3 stocks. But these all are also in my portfolio. The story of portfolio I have explained. Now let us pick those 2 stocks. First stock which I already sold out at 100 10 plus, that again I had entered at 12 rupees, 13 rupees, and after my entry I had a video on that. It is pharmaceutical company, they are having 4 subsidiaries, 2 in USA, 1 in UK, another in Australia. That is Maskan Pharmaceuticals. I have given all details in my previous video. 5 months, 6 months back, it was running at 15, 16, 17 rupees. But I suggested my close friend at 11 rupees, 12 rupees, 13 rupees. It went to 13 below. I entered. Now it is 39 running. Already given 300%. Now it will double up in next 6 months or 1 year at most. I am very long term investor, not thinking for tomorrow, day after tomorrow, which come down 10%, 20%, 15%. Not interested at all. Another is stock which I sold out at 30, it went down to 19. I not added because I had huge quantity. So 50% still I am holding. Again it start moving up. I sold out because I wanted to enter into another of my portfolio with a much quantity. So entered there. Second stock is Morapan Laboratory. I am finding confidence into this. And this stock also can give you at least 300% in next 6 months. Could be more even in the next year. 600% even. Could cross 100 even. Stock market is not guaranteed. Don't blame me. Have study both of this company, then you invest. Good night, my friends. Thank you.